Hello and welcome to Curwen State High School's virtual newsletter for week 4 of term 4. My name is Steve Baskell, head of campus at Curwen High, filling in for Meredith Winter while she's away on the school's leadership program. As always, it's been a busy start to term 4 and we're well underway with a range of student assessment. Congratulations to our Year 11 students who have finished their exams, now undertaking their leadership program, and we will speak to a student a bit later on who's been involved in the leadership program here at school. Our Year 12 students are busy right now undertaking their external exams, and that has been a fantastic success so far. Had 100% attendance at those exams, and students have been really engaged and working very hard, and the context, the setting of doing those exams at the Excelsior Centre has been a great success. Of course, we're 1 week down now. We still have another 2.5 weeks of those exams to go. So we'd like to encourage those Year 12 students to continue to work hard and prepare for those exams. And today, of course, is World Teachers Day, and so it's a great pleasure that I wish all the best to my colleagues. Teachers, I think in 2020 we have really seen that teachers, the importance of teachers has become so apparent in the wider community, and Curwen High is lucky enough to be filled with wonderful teachers who really do give their all every day, skilled practitioners, professionals who make a difference in the lives of young people that they teach, both in the classroom and through the support and the extra activities that they do outside of the classroom as well. So it's an important day, World Teachers Day, and certainly I'd like to acknowledge the wonderful teaching staff at Curwen State High School, but also teachers across Queensland and the rest of the world. It is an extremely important profession, and of course one we're very excited to see young people come into every single year. So let's start with our first guest. I'm going to catch up with our Year 12 captain just to talk a little bit about how the external exams are going. And joining me now is school captain Taylor Muse, who's just walked out of one of her exams, specialist maths, I believe. And I guess one of the things that we thought we would do today would be to check in with one of our Year 12s about how the external exams have been going. Of course, this is the first time that we've had these external exams at school, excluding our mock practice exams that we did earlier in the year and the exams we've done previously in other year levels. But this is the first major QCAA external exam period. So I guess the question everybody would like to know is how they're going.
Well, they've been quite challenging, but nonetheless what we've expected. Obviously, it's 50% of our grade for sciences and maths,
yes,
and then that's from the last whole year of content.
Yep.
I guess that's a little bit of extra pressure, but yeah, we've been working as hard as we can.
Great, good to hear. And what about you just came out of the mock exams, of course, but
definitely helped us prepare, helped us know what sort of content we need to learn, and like the sort of remembering from the very start of the year and revising that back again. It's really
and
helpful.
that's of course one of the key differences around these exams. As you said, they're based on a year's worth of learning, which is something new to Queensland schools and presents obviously new challenges. We're holding them in the Excelsior Centre. How's that been? Has that been
It's been very good. Less disruption. It's very nice to have everyone all in one spot and just be able to take the exams, walk in, have your seat, everything ready prepared.
Okay, fantastic. And what exams have you got left? Yeah.
So I have chemistry, physics and Japanese left.
Okay, all right. Well, good luck to those.
Thank you.
Last thing, what advice would you give to our Year 11 students who are coming through, who are studying general subjects and are looking forward to these exams in a year's time? What advice would you give them now?
I would definitely say be studying from day dot. As soon as you're getting the content, start revising, keeping up to date, make sure that you know everything. If you're unsure of something, get the help as soon as you can rather than leaving it to the very last minute.
So work hard and access the help that exists at school. Thank you. Good luck for your remaining exams.
Thank you.
As I mentioned earlier, it is currently our leadership program for our Year 11 students as they start to progress into Unit 3 and 4 and what is effectively their final year at high school. This is always a highlight of the year, and we have two equally brilliant programs. The programs mirror each other. We have a number of students who go away on camp and they go to Quinola Lakes just outside of Malanda, and I know that they're having a fantastic time undertaking the program at there. But we have the same program that we run here at school. And I've been lucky enough to be down to visit that program, to participate in that program, and it's fantastic to see the students so engaged. So we thought today we would catch up with one of our Year 11 students, Harley Taylor, who has been really engaged in the program, and just hear what he has to say. One of the things that makes Term 4 such a busy term is that in addition to all of the student assessment, it's also home to many of our leadership programs, and this week we've had our Year 12 leadership program occurring, and that's some of our students who have gone away on leadership camp, and an equally wonderful program that occurs here at school. And joining me is Harley Taylor, who's been taking part in the school-based Year 12 leadership program. And Harley, how's that been going so far?
Yeah, no, it's definitely been good. People are getting, put into like they're getting out of their comfort zone, and they're doing things that they wouldn't normally do, and making new friends and stuff like that, which you don't do on an everyday. You don't just go up to someone randomly and just start making a conversation, which is good. So and a lot of people are doing that here, and new friendships are being made, and it's good.
And of course, should explain that you're wearing these. You don't normally wear a satellite.
Yeah.
What's that about?
So this is each group got a bandana or I put it as this here, but so it's just to show what group we're from, and it's just so that other groups know that I'm group 2. So this is.
And you really get to know the students in that group really well, and of course then you work together as a cohort as well. And it brings people. So what have been some of the activities that you've done so far?
So yesterday morning and. Was it Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. We did in the first period, 2 periods before lunchtime, we went out and did stuff out around the school and that. And on the Wednesday, we did stuff like we had to trust each other with a lot of things. So we had to get everyone in our group to put out their arms out and catch people coming off stages, and just trust stuff. And we had to do you had to blindfold yourself and walk around and do stuff, and you had to have a partner there to guide you and stuff like that. And yesterday it was a lot about fun and teamwork stuff, so helping each other to get through stuff, and trying to get out to a certain point with using only a certain amount of things to get out there, and
And I know a big part of the program is also listening to the stories of each other, and to teachers. What's been some of the sort of, learnings that you've taken out of this program so far?
I think that you never understand someone until you actually get to know them. So a lot of people in our grade, obviously, we have all different groups around and all different friends, and having a group full of people that you don't know, it's good to get to know them and understand where they're coming from or what they believe in and stuff like that, which I think this program really shows that and gets everyone to sort of open up to people that they probably wouldn't have thought they'd open up to. So.
And of course, you have to go quickly back now because you're about to perform in the concert. Every group there's a concert. I'm assuming yours will be high quality and entertaining.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we're doing a teacher, the day in a life of a teacher.
Okay,
so,
wonderful. Well, appropriate because it is World Teachers Day.
Yeah, so. That's it.
Well, thank you very much. Let's get back to the program.
Thank you very much, sir.
And in the midst of all of these other things, we still have wonderful student achievements across a whole range of areas. And I'm very delighted to be able to catch up with some students who've performed extremely well in a highly academic competition called Brainwaves. And we've got a couple of teams that will join me now. We were very excited in week 3 to have some fantastic results come out of the Brainwaves competition, and I'm going to be speaking to both the Year 10 and the Year 9 teams who've done exceptionally well. I should mention as well the Year 8 team did very well also, but our Year 10 and our Year 9 teams actually qualified for the state final, which is fantastic to see. And joining me Kayla, Bella and Ellie, who are going to talk a little bit about the program. So Kayla, why don't you tell me a bit about Brainwaves? What is it?
So Brainwaves is definitely a very exciting challenge. We learn new topics in 3 different areas: humanities, science and maths. On Monday we learn a lot of content, and on Tuesday we had to apply the content and 2 new challenges.
So problem solving type activities. Excellent. And Ellie, what was a highlight for you of the day?
Definitely the humanities section. We looked at utilitarianism and the trolley conundrum and all these different types of theories, and then we had to write an allegory on it, which was really, really fun and really a good way to express creative and critical thinking and problem solving skills.
All right, fantastic. And through all of that, The Year 10 team, where did you place?
4th.
4th, and that means you're going now through to the state finals. Now, Bella, you were there last year,
2 years
2 years ago.
actually.
So what can we expect at the state finals?
Okay, so the state finals builds on the knowledge that you've already learnt in the initial preliminary finals. So you get to travel down to Brisbane and we get to go to the University of Queensland, where we do even more complex challenges based upon that content that's even more rigorous. It requires even better teamwork, collaboration and deeper thinking.
All right, well, we wish you the very best of luck. We can't wait to hear how you go in that, but congratulations. It's a fantastic academic achievement. Well done.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank
Baskin.
you.
So I guess what I'd really like to know, what was a highlight for you out of the day's activities?
So I'd say my highlight was definitely the humanities task, because we had to look at the story of Frankenstein, and then we had to kind of look at the relationships between Frankenstein and the creatures he created, and link that to self-values, ethical values, economic values, and aesthetic values. And yeah,
Fantastic.
it actually meant quite a bit to me. So
It sounds like a great task. And Grace, what's your?
I really liked maths because we looked at correlations versus causations, and I
Yes,
find
yeah.
that very interesting to figure out that there's direct links between two different, events that can occur, but also kind of indirect links. It's really interesting.
Okay, and a really important, critical thinking skill to understand in today's world. What about you, Arthur?
My favourite part was actually the group experience and getting to work with other people to overcome problems that I probably wouldn't be able to solve myself.
Yeah.
So it was great seeing how they thought and just reaching new heights, and it was just great.
Okay, that's fantastic. And of course, I think that's such an important skill set to take out of school into whatever it is that you do later in life. That together we can generally achieve more than we can on our own. So well done to all of you. That's a remarkable achievement. All of the Curwen High community is wishing you the best for the next round. Are you excited about the state finals?
Yes.
And when do they occur?
Next week.
Next week. All right. So they're pretty soon. Well, good luck. Congratulations on what we've achieved so far, and we look forward to hearing what happens next.
thank you.
Thank you.
So thank you to all of those students for speaking to us today. In our last newsletter, I was very privileged to be announced that Meredith Wenter, our Executive Principal, was a finalist in the TeachX Excellent Leadership in Teaching and Learning Award, a really prestigious educational award. Well, I'm delighted to announce that just yesterday, Meredith was announced as the Queensland winner in that award. So that is a fantastic achievement and reflects the many years of dedication that Meredith has given to education and the really incredible achievements that she has achieved, and I guess the impact that she has had on the young people that go through Curwen State High School. It is an incredible award to recognise an incredible person and a really wonderful educational leader. So congratulations to Meredith. So that's it for today. Term 4 continues to roll along, and we look forward to the celebration events that will conclude our year that start to occur over the remaining weeks. There is information about graduation and awards, Year 12 events such as Rite of Passage and Formal. All of that information is on our Facebook page, and we'll continue to work with students and parents to make this as seamless as possible in the disrupted year that has been 2020. So thank you very much.